Planning a trip to Singapore? One of the first things you'll need when you land is internet. For Google Maps, Booking Grab, translating menus, and sharing your travels. But should you get a physical tourist SIM card or go for a digital eSIM? In this video, I'll compare everything you need to know. Setup, pricing, compatibility, and more. So you can pick the best option for your trip. Let's dive in. Before we begin, subscribe and turn on the bell for more travel tips. Highlight 1. What is a tourist SIM card? Where to buy? A tourist SIM card is a physical card that you insert into your phone. You can buy one easily after landing at Changi Airport. Just go to the arrival hall counter. You can also find them at 7-Eleven, Cheers convenience stores, or at official telco shops like Singtel, StarHub, and M1. Typical tourist SIMs offer up to 100 GB of data, local calls and SMS, validity from 7 to 30 days. It's great for travelers who want both data and call functions during their stay. Highlight 2. What is a tourist eSIM? Where to buy? An eSIM is a 100% digital SIM, no physical card needed. You buy it online before you arrive and activate it by scanning a QR code. Popular providers include Iralo, Holofly, Singtel eSIM Store, Klook. Typical tourist eSIMs offer data only, no local calls. Plans from 5 GB to unlimited. Instant activation upon arrival. It's perfect if you want fast setup and don't want a queue after landing. Highlight 3. Price comparison. Now, let's talk about the price difference between a physical SIM card and an eSIM. This really depends on how long you're staying in Singapore. If you're here for just 3 days, a physical SIM card will cost around 12 to 15 Singapore dollars, while an eSIM usually goes for about $15 to $18. A little more for the convenience. For a 7-day trip, physical SIMs typically range from $15 to $30, depending on the provider and the data package. On the other hand, eSIMs are slightly pricier. You're looking at $18 to $25 for a week. Now, if you're staying for a full month, a physical SIM card will cost around $32 to $50, while an eSIM can go from $40 up to $55. So here's the takeaway. If you're staying longer, physical SIM cards usually give you better value. But if you want a quick, hassle-free setup, and you're okay spending a bit more, then the eSIM is a great choice, especially for short stays. Highlight 4. Setup and convenience. With a physical SIM, you buy it at the airport or store, insert it into your phone, restart it, and you're good to go. With an eSIM, you install it before your flight by scanning a QR code. Once you land, you're online instantly. If you want zero hassle after arrival, eSIM is the winner for convenience. Highlight 5. Device compatibility. This part is important. Check your phone. Physical SIMs work with all phones that have a SIM slot. eSIMs only work with newer phones like iPhone 11 and above, Samsung S20 series and newer, Google Pixel 4 and newer. If your phone doesn't support eSIM, then your only option is a physical SIM. Highlight 6. Data, call, and hotspot features. If you go with a physical SIM, you'll usually get up to 100 GB of data, plus local calls and SMS included. You can also use hotspot tethering, which means sharing your internet with other devices. Super useful if you're traveling with a laptop or tablet. With an eSIM, it's mostly data only. You'll get anywhere from 5 GB to unlimited data, depending on the provider. Most of the time, local calls and SMS aren't included, so keep that in mind. But yes, hotspot tethering is usually supported, just like with physical SIMs. So if you need to make local phone calls or send texts, the physical SIM is the better option. But if you're just using apps like Google Maps, WhatsApp, or Instagram, eSIM works just fine. Highlight 7. Multi-country trips. If you're also visiting Malaysia, Thailand, or Indonesia, some physical SIMs offer regional coverage. But with an eSIM, you can keep your home SIM active. Great for receiving OTPs or business calls while using mobile data abroad. So for multi-country trips, eSIM gives you more flexibility. Real 2024 product examples. Now, let's look at some real examples of tourist SIM and eSIM options available in 2024. From Singtel, you can get a physical SIM card for $30. It gives you 100 GB of data and lasts for 10 days. StarHub offers another great option. Sing $12 for 100 GB, valid for 7 days. M1 has a similar deal. Sing $14 for 100 GB, also valid for 7 days. If you prefer an eSIM, Iralo offers one for around Sing $15. That gives you 5 GB of data for 7 days. Holafly's eSIM is more premium. It gives you unlimited data for 10 days, priced at about Sing $36. And finally, Klook's Singtel eSIM costs just Sing $12, and you get 100 GB of data for 5 days. Just keep in mind, prices might vary slightly, depending on promotions or bundles. Pro tips for tourists. Check if your phone supports eSIM before buying. Buy and install your eSIM before your flight for instant connection the moment you land. For physical SIMs, buy only from official counters. Avoid third-party resellers. If you're traveling to Malaysia or Thailand too, look for regional SIM cards. Always compare prices across Iralo, Holafly, and Klook before purchasing. Final summary. If you're visiting Singapore for a short trip, about 3 to 5 days, an eSIM is the most convenient choice. For a longer stay, like 7 days or more, a physical SIM card will give you better value. If you need to make local calls or send SMS, go with a physical SIM. But if you're heading to multiple countries, an eSIM lets you stay connected while keeping your home SIM active. For budget-conscious travelers, physical SIM cards are generally cheaper. And if you're a business traveler using a dual SIM phone, an eSIM lets you stay connected without swapping cards. So, if you want fast setup and don't mind paying slightly more, go for an eSIM. But if you're staying longer or need to make calls, a physical SIM is the way to go. No matter which one you choose, Singapore has amazing coverage with 4G and 5G speeds across the island. So, you'll stay connected whether you're exploring hawker centers, hopping on MRTs, or walking through gardens by the bay. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with fellow travelers, and don't forget to subscribe to NBS Travel for more smart travel tips. Let us know in the comments. Will you be using a SIM card or eSIM on your Singapore trip? Thanks for watching, and safe travels. Subscribe to NBS Travel for more tips, safe travels.